Sweet home.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
Closest we got to it.
We've done some upgrades since you've been gone. Take a look around.
Oh, that's definitely something. Some renovations. That's very nice.
Those were the days.
We've commandeered a lot of the material you have acquired over the time. Not just you, but everyone. And on top of that, the city.
Place definitely looks more than it used to.
Wait, when did we get a piano?
We found it in the warehouse.
Ah.
False alarm. Hey.
Thought you'd be speaking more, but I guess you're resting from that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Today was,
Yeah. A bit crazy,
Oh,
we'll
shit.
say.
You hear that?
That was the alarm triggered falsely.
good.
How did the mission go? I was staying on base during the time.
Well, it's better than I thought it would.
Well, the transmission went out. Held it up for as long as we could before the Imperials destroyed the arrays.
And we got a bunch of pings back. So we know we're not alone out here.
And with that, we should have some rendezvous coordinates.
I do have some bad news.
Hmm.
While we were doing this, a group that we were in contact with got raided and wiped off the face of the map.
Oh.
No survivors at all. All they said it was an elite squad of weird-looking Imperials.
Hmm.
Oh,
They
great.
came in
Just
with
what
some
we
light
need.
walkers. Yeah, looks like we got some special guys. Not to mention those robots you ran into. They're printing out all the toys for us, and I don't want that.
Yep.
Nothing can ever be simple.
What's so important that they're sending in the best of the best to attack us?
My theory? Their occupation ain't going right. So they got some specialists to tell them how to do it better.
Hmm.
I suppose that makes sense, but just a small team of special forces wiping out an entire group of us?
It would make sense. The difference in technology between the groups is vast.
Well, we've got to figure out what they want
They clearly want us
so we
dead.
can stop it.
Us. Dead.
They want to kill all insurgent groups, as they call it. That's what they always call us. They don't even call us, like, remnants. We're just the insurgents to them. Luckily, I think they're just wiping out bases as they go. And not, like, actively seeking us. Or what I'm hoping for, maybe, is that we're unknown to these people. Because last thing we need is a special forces squad with their advanced tech to just rain orbital strikes on us.
Yeah.
I do have some bad news, though.
That wasn't bad
Uh,
news.
Well, the base is gone, but an entire civilian town nearby was completely uprooted.
What, they just took
Fuck.
them?
So they're
Just like the
taking
one here.
civilians?
Either they killed them and burned them, but from what we got to see in the area, there's no one left. There's only like a few bodies and some ruined vehicles. Everything else is gone. So maybe they're kidnapping people.
What is the...
Shit. Wonder what they want with them.
Yes. We're trying to figure that out ourselves. And that's just gonna have to motivate us to keep striking them. We gotta make sure that more towns, I mean, it happened to the city next to us. And to this city. I don't know where they're taking everyone, though.
We've got to find them.
Yes, we definitely do. What I'm worried is that they may have like just like they use those chemical attacks, they might be kidnapping people off-road for test subjects.
Oh,
We don't really got a clear visual at like the cities, like the major metropolitan areas. But I think there's still resistance there. In the coming weeks, we're gonna try to get a contact out with them. Luckily, with those transmissions we sent out last night, it's really looking up.
Hey,
yeah, it's definitely a start.
What's your guys' goals here, though? Other than killing Imperials?
Save as
You
many
mean
people as
liberating
possible.
Ireland?
Lives.
I'm with Reynolds here. My main goal is to get my home back.
By the way, the main compound has an underground shooting range, meaning you can actually test your accuracy and your aiming down there without risk of the noise being heard.
Good.
I think I've done that plenty today, but I might give it a whirl later.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
just
an
glad.
option.
I'm just glad we have functioning showers with hot water. I thought most of the infrastructure would be down by now.
We've got engineers maintaining the local city's infrastructure. It's of utmost importance that we hold on to that city just for that infrastructure alone.
As long as I breathe, an Imperial won't set foot there.
guess I was imagining things.
Have you seen the new areas that the troops set up, right? The makeshift bar they salvaged?
I'm in it right now.
Oh, where?
Second floor.
Yeah, it's in one of the rooms with the windows that overlook the base.
Maybe I'll head over there in a bit after I get changed out of this suit.
Must have given us the slip.
Oh, here. It's in here.
Mm.
It's a little bit off the path.
Cleans up nicely.
Yeah.
That's the way I see it, without a command structure versus just a few guys that rose up. Rules be damned. If you guys need a friggin' bar or something else to unwind after a long battle, so be it. As long as you can fight the next day.
Sounds good to me. Remember, a lot of us aren't exactly soldiers by heart, you know? A lot of us used to be cops, engineers. And all of us were exactly built for the military lifestyle.
You're adapting quite well, though.
It's not like I have a choice.
You didn't have to enlist, you know. You chose it. There are non-military roles on this base.
Well, I mean, the Empire didn't give. Can't just sit
That's
back
fair.
and let my home be destroyed. I swore an oath.
Guess I was imagining things. Must have given us the slip.
We're expecting a convoy of men from an old base to meet up with one of our bases in the coming hours. We just got word. They're bringing their
All right.
tanks.
Ooh, they got tanks?
Not the heavy tanks.
Well, still, any armored vehicle will do, especially now that the Empire's bringing out more droids.
Talk to me more about this robots. I don't think Reynolds saw any of them.
Alright.
Well, there were two of them. There was a light model, which it was about as strong as a stormtroop, but they were able to put out a lot of them. We were
I think they're a bit
encountering
weaker,
entire
honestly.
swarms of them at once, deployed from drop pods.
Yeah, I took a look at some of those scrawnier ones. They don't look like they have much armor plating on them. It's like they're just being thrown out there to rush us or fail.
Probably just
Or I
cheap to
guess
make.
die trying.
Yeah, and then there's these other ones. Bigger droids. They have shields, heavy cannons, energy launchers. They're not fun to deal with. Hell, one of them managed to just pick up our Humvee and throw it against the tunnel like it was nothing. We were only able to take it out with heavy weapons.
Keep in mind, no matter how weak those robots were, they're still made of metal, which means they can shrug off bullets.
Yep.
I was able to take him down just fine.
You've got a blaster that's different.
I was using bullets for a lot of them.
Yeah, true. Well, yeah, those scrawnier robots, well, it depends on the range. Bullet weapons do better when we're actually in a close range where we do the most damage, but if you're out, several yards, then barely doing anything to them. It takes a whole mag just to take one down. Same with Stormtrooper. really.
And you managed to take out a walker, yes?
Yep.
Multiple different kinds.
One big one.
Yeah, we really only care about the big one.
Fair.
Yeah, it was pretty touch and go. We basically had to rely on the others outside of that tunnel to distract the walker so I could get some shots off on its neck.
What's that sound? Are vehicles coming in?
Yeah, they're apparently much earlier than anticipated. I don't know how hours away turned out to be arriving then. Maybe we just got the transmission late. I have no clue.
Maybe.
Or maybe this is just a group who showed up unrelated. Because the group we talked to said they didn't have heavy tanks, and yet that one did.
Yeah, well, get someone to ask them.
Yeah, I already got someone heading down.
Is that a chopper in the air?
Yeah.
It's a new arrival?
Yes, it's an attack heli.
Nice.
Alright, clear the area. Looks like he's trying to find somewhere to land.
Guess I was imagining.
We have a replacement!
Yeah. Oh, see, it's a little weird to actually have so many new players. I mean, how many do we have now? 4?
We've got
Is it like
Loki, 3, I think, yeah.
And possibly a
Loki,
4th
Alien,
coming.
and... Ooh, a 4th as well. Very cool.
Yep.
We're about to have a whole army to retake Boreas at this point.
Mm-hmm. I'm a little bit concerned that we sent out a transmission to everyone to rendezvous here, but I don't think the Imperials are here. Or if they are, we're fucked.
I mean,
If
did
the
we use a
Imperials
coded message?
Were where they...
We did.
Yeah, if the Imperials knew, they would already be at our doorstep, frankly.
Unless they're letting us.
They might just not care.
Nah. If they
You know
wanted
what,
to
that
take
could
us
be
out
it.
all at once, it'd be easier for them to just take out our base
Wait for
now
us.
than wait for the others to come to us.
But still, it's always a possibility.
Guess I was imagining things.
I mean, we know little to nothing about these Imperial guys, so... We can only just expect the worst from them. What
I
was
mean,
that?
Jacob and I know a little bit.
Yeah, what do you know about Imperial protocol and strategies?
I mean, I was around for the first occupation. I've seen them operate.
Yeah, they're basically like a steamroller.
Ah. So, do you think we got a chance of liberating our planet by ourselves?
Fuck yeah, we do.
Minus the
Not
optimism.
will
I'm
die
talking like a
trying.
realist.
Well, it depends. If they're overconfident in their abilities, then there's some weaknesses we can exploit.
But here's the main thing. How long can we liberate ourselves?
A fair
Well-
question, I suppose.
Last time we were liberated, we actually had another group, the Empire off our back for a while. Sure, if we're gonna have that same luxury, find
That's
someone.
my main issue. Unless we can find someone who's similar to that, I think we're screwed.
I don't know if we'll get that lucky this time, so we'll have to do this by our own strength.
What were they called again?
Vanguard?
Yeah, what happened to them? I'm having trouble remembering.
They lost their planet.
And I assume there's no other planets that they own near us or something.
I'm not sure. I don't think that was their only planet, though. But that was the closest here, I know that.
So we're on our own, and how do we defeat people with space tech that, even if they're about to lose, this is my main question. They're about to lose. What stops them from not just like firing bombs from space where we can't reach them?
Well, from my personal experience, nothing. Or at least, nothing we had back then.
Like, we could get Vanguard stuff. I know there's still some on the planet, right? Or at least some of their guys.
I imagine so, yeah.
Possible, they might have a resistance, but we'd have to see that for ourselves.
Might want to start salvaging Imperial blasters, too.
We've been doing that a bit.
Yeah,
Alright.
that's our primary source of ammo right now.
If we can get our hands on some Imperial vehicles, that should help us more.
I hope so. I mean, do any of you know how to, like, pilot those? Is the question.
I mean, my knowledge is a bit outdated, but can't be too different from what I've driven in the past.
Did you used to serve with them?
No, I was I was a police officer in the capital.
Okay.
And we had some, Imperial-ish vehicles on here when I was in the military. Granted, I probably can't pilot a walker that well, but ground vehicles, yeah. Some ships.
Yeah.
I just heard an explosion.
Yeah, I did too.
Munitions. That's us.
Alrighty.
I assume so. Because no one's reported any incidents. That does remind me, we do need to do a test of some of our defensive equipment. You don't gotta be out there for it. Don't worry. From the recent raids and stuff, we've been able to get enough equipment to man mortars. And we have artillery now.
Now that should help. Doesn't matter what tech level you are. Can't do much if you're getting shelled.
Yep.
The artillery works fine. Do we? Okay, so I don't remember this if we have this in our rules. Do we have any restrictions of what we can use against the Imperials? Any qualms for anything?
Nothing I could think of.
We need every advantage we can get.
Yeah.
Then we can use pyrotechnic shells.
That would definitely be good against armored opponents and droids.
Yeah, and they're using this type of stuff against us, even worse than this. So,
If you look to the west, you can see our fire shells we're testing out.
Mm-hmm.
Giving us the slip.
Our mortar systems are quite accurate. So I'm optimistic that we can deny an attack. And once we get the anti-air fully functional, no more of those shitty manually controlled AA guns. We got the automated turret defenses. Those things can shoot down TIE fighters.
Hell yeah.
nice.
Once we got
This
those
place-
as well, there's no way for them to actually attack us unless they bring a big ship in. And we're actually planning an idea for that. If you're interested, I can tell you.
Does it involve missiles?
Nothing there.
Yes, it does. We are looking into seizing and commandeering old missile bays, silos, anything that has them, and syncing them up to the command consoles here. We could then just launch missiles, nuclear ordnance, and cause massive damage to the enemy. Say you can't take an enemy base or a garrison, we could just missile it.
Yep. Never seen those myself. Tough times, but they were effective.
The issue is finding a functional silo.
Damn Reds could do it. I'm sure we could too. We got even more resources than them.
You never know, but the Imperials have been mostly thorough in their search to wipe out military defenses. The missile bays
Yeah.
and everything were the first things to fall.
Well, hey, might still get lucky.
If not, we do have a stockpile of nuclear ordnance in this base.
Nothing there.
They're not like the missiles, though. They're rocket-propelled
Nothing there.
nuclear mortars, I could call them.
Ah, things.
Do you think it'd be possible to hook those up to like a heli's gunships and be able to rain down nuclear ordnance?
Possibly.
Yeah. Clear bombs are definitely a tried and true method.
I just don't know if we have enough to be willing to even risk them on a heli.
Guess I was imagining things.
Yeah, if we had something faster to drop them with.
Guess I was imagining
Um,
nothing there.
maybe we can find one of those old modeled Vanguard VTOLs.
Maybe. Or a jet.
Yes, or jets. But I don't know. Airstrips seem to be the thing that they struck first. And I thought we would find jets here, but there aren't any. There's just helis.
At least those VTOLs are fast without needing an airstrip, so consider if we find one.
Not to mention the VTOLs can go in low orbit. Meaning you could just do a dive bomb. And I don't think it'd be picked up until it's too late.
Yeah.